So here is RDBX, Redbox Entertainment. This finishes at $8.53 today. That is up 42.64%. So this was the big stock today. Number 2 on StockTwits after SPY. Definitely short squeezing here. So we're going to analyze it. So this started to get momentum on Friday. Started to see some mentions about it, but nobody really cared too much. But today, it just kept on squeezing, and now it's really getting a lot of attention. So really no news to justify this price action today. It just seems really retail driven. Apes teaming up here, jumping in, buying the stock up, and squeezing it. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being 160, the low. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 11, which it hit today. And if it is 11, that would be a bearish indicator, because that would mean the cup already topped out and is due for a pullback to form the handle. But it can also be above 11, and anything above 11 would be a bullish indicator, because that would mean the cup is not completed yet. It can also be 1205, 1395, 1475, 1795, 1925, or even the high of 2720. Although I do think the most realistic top would be 11 or 12. So the cup and handle can be bullish or bearish depending on where the top is. But it looks like in the short term, it's a bearish indicator, and longer term, it would be a bullish indicator. We also have a possible bull flag in the making. No confirmation just yet, but it looks like we got a strong flagpole forming here. So all we would need is some pullback to form the flag to get confirmation. And that would be a bullish indicator. That would suggest that the stock may want to break out to the upside. And then we do have a double gap up. First gap up at 375. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 375 eventually to fill this gap. And then today we have another gap up at 620. So another bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 620 to fill this gap. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 845. So if this holds, that would be a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is sitting on the support of 850, which it finished around today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 880, 915, 945, 980, 1010, 1050, 1090, 1125, 1170, and then 1205. There is resistance above 1205, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 820, 790, 765, 735, 710, 685, 640, $6, 560, 520, 445, 390, 350, 315, 270, 235, $2, and then the low of 160. So right now at this current price, 853, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 1340 to the upside, the channel starts to open up and get really wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 1340. And to the downside, if/when this breaks 685, the channel starts to open up and get pretty wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 685. RSI is currently at 86, so that is very overbought and very overvalued, so be careful, guys. And this did 159 million in volume today. Friday was the biggest volume day of the year, and today we have a new biggest volume day of the year. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. So just my opinion, guys, not financial advice. So it does appear like this is still squeezing. May have a little bit more upside to go, but based on the aftermarket action here, it seems like the squeeze doesn't have too much more upside and should be pulling back pretty soon. Long term, it looks bullish. Got a strong bullish indicator in the cup and handle, but in the short term, we are getting a lot of bearish indicators in the double gap up, high RSI, cup and handle, and aftermarket action. So yeah, I do think the squeeze is almost over, should be coming to an end soon. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. I think it's a bit too late to go long here. You already missed your chance. Should have went long at 4, and here at 853, you're probably going to get burned. Maybe there's a bit more upside to go. Doesn't look like the squeeze is over just yet, but should be coming to an end pretty soon. But I would say going long here would be a high risk, high reward play. Definitely a gamble at this point, not really an investment. So if you want to gamble, go ahead, but good chance you're going to lose your money, to be completely honest. But that's only if you want to quick scalp this. If you like the stock long term and you want to buy and hold, which honestly I don't know why you would, because I don't know who watches Redbox anymore. But if you want to hold this long term, I would hold off. This will come crashing down, as with every short squeeze. And like I said, there are gaps at 620 and 375, so there should fill. I would personally set the buy orders to 375, and I think that'd be a really excellent entry. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, looks like a pretty good play to me. Just be careful, because it may not be done squeezing just yet, but at some point, sooner or later, this will have to come crashing down, as with every short squeeze, and there's a lot of downside to go here. So again, I do think this will fill, at 620 and 375. So from the current price, 853 down to 375 where the gap is, that's over a 55% downside. So a lot of downside potential here. A lot of money to be made here on the downside. I would say going short here would be a medium risk, high reward play. I say medium risk because, again, may not be done squeezing just yet, but as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure here, you should be able to make a lot of money to the downside. So I can support going short at 853 and higher, and I think a good place to cover would be anywhere from 620 to 375. Personally, I try to cover at 375. So yeah, guys, pretty straightforward. Long term, the stock looks bullish, technically, based on the charts, but fundamentally, I don't think Redbox is a good company. No one watches Redbox anymore. But in the short term, this may keep squeezing a little bit more, but really shouldn't have too much more upside. So if you want to quick scalp this, I don't think that's the best idea. Probably going to get burned, but if you want to, do it at your own risk. And if you want to buy and hold this, I would hold off and wait to 375 where the gap is. And if you want to go short, looks like a pretty good play to me, as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure here. May keep going a little bit more to the upside, but sooner or later, this will have to come crashing down, and there's a lot of downside potential here. I would personally cover at 375, where the gap is. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is RDBX Redbox. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.